That's it. Bees up, bees up.
Well, shut up.
Ordered.
Talk to me nicely. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Play the game.
Huh?
What are you eating, bro?
As well.
No.
Nigga.
Here you go.
Come on, bro. I got no
I'm sorry.
patience, bro. And you
I'm
just...
sorry. You're
So,
really beautiful. You're really beautiful.
why are you doing that?
What hair do you have?
I got
Great.
dreads.
Oh, come on. Show us the dreads.
Nah, because you just call me an N-word.
I didn't.
I didn't.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
I didn't mean it.
Mate, we're actually sorry.
What do you mean?
No, I'm actually sorry it slipped out. I thought you were like all the other people who were mean.
No, but why did you do that? I don't understand why you have to do that.
I'm sorry.
Just
Can I
shut
take
up.
it
No,
back?
shut up. Don't say no. Speak of chess, because you're saying the N-word. Speak of chess.
Speak off chest.
Say it again.
Why? I
See-
don't want to.
You nonce.
Jack. Not funny.
I don't know why you have to be racist. That. Like, bro, come on now. Am I even live? Let me go check. Oh, yeah, I am.
Oi!
Don't say oi, I'll smack your face. Good.
Boys.
Yeah, mate. Bro, the UK is boring, bro. I can't lie to you. Like, the UK is boring, bro. I need to go somewhere else. It's too boring, bro. It's so boring, bro. Alright, man, I'm gonna get, random, I know what to do. Actually, no, not today. Not today. I'll do it tomorrow. You was about to say that anyway, didn't it? That guy was trying to say that anyway. Don't even do that, you weirdo. Wow, today's a bad day.
Oh.
Man, let's go to the Netherlands. He's in the Netherlands. Let me see he's in the Netherlands. Abdi, all of these men look like he, you know.
No, they don't.
Oh, my balls, man. What's this girl done to my
Nikki Gorilla.
What?
Not you.
She called this black.
Why is everyone so racist? Like, you might make me not want to be black sometimes. I don't get it, bro. Like, just so racist. How can we be that racist? Like, I don't get it, bro.
Hello.
Shut up, because you're gonna see something bad, innit? Say it.
What?
No, say
What?
it. Say it.
Say what?
You was gonna see the N-word, didn't it?
No.
Oh, okay. What was you gonna say?
People call me that as well, but I'm just mixed.
What do you mean? No, you're not. You're white.
No, I'm not.
You sound
It's just
white.
the lighting. I'm tan. No, it's the lighting.
What do you mean the lie? I can't even see you.
You're so young.
I don't know why you have to lie that. I got no patience. You right, bro?
Yo, bro, what's up?
Everything good. Life is good, man. Man's just tired today. Like, you get me?
You a streamer?
Nah, I wish though.
Alright, look, I'm a rapper, bro, so let me spit a quick verse for you.
Let me hear something, bro.
I don't like rappers who say they got next when they've been in the game for 2 years or so. Impressed by the fact that you fake niggas famous, you keep finding favors. Fuck, man, I lost.
So you told me you was gonna rap for me, yeah, and bro, I ain't even gonna say nothing today, bro.
In the pink courtroom.
I'm not even gonna do that before someone will be doing this all the time.
Yo.
We're right, Mohammed. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
What? No, life is good, man. What you been doing?
Yeah.
What you been doing?
Nah, I've just been chilling playing Fortnite with him.
You playing what? You call me a nigga?
No, Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite is alright. I don't really like playing Fortnite no more, bro. Play
Yeah.
COD. COD is the way. Warzone is the way, bro.
Yeah, I know. I also play that too.
Yeah. Have a nice day, though.
Yeah.
He was a good guy still. A bit nervous, but.
Mate, what's your phone?
Why is there no, like, there's just no one in this? It's like, it's so empty today, like. Why is it so empty?
It's just pissed me off.
Oh, hell no, bro. I'm gonna go somewhere.
Have you seen Stranger Things? Hi.
Listen.
Okay.
What do you say, bro?
Have you seen? Are you a streamer?
Nah. Soon, though.
What's your name gonna be?
I'll tap it in. I'll tap in.
1 second.
I'll tap it in for you.
Go on. Go on.
Yeah, bro, wait, damn.
Are you American?
No, I'm from the UK. Malik Kit's on YouTube. I do TikTok as well, by the way. So I'll just give you my TikTok as
You
well.
do TikTok. What's your name?
I'm gonna type it in. I'm gonna follow you back as well. Wait, hold it, bro.
14.
First, you got a deep voice for. I sent it to you. You got a deep voice. I sent it to you still.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow you back.
Bye.
I love you.
Away.
Roast me, but it didn't. It failed. You look like you have a willy, by the way.
I look like I have a willy.
No, not you.
I was gonna say, like, I was just gonna.
Jesus.
If you wanted to see it, I was gonna show you, but it's fine. What did you say though?
I'm 14, buddy. I'm minor.
I'm 14 as well. So,
No, you aren't. No,
yes,
you are
yes,
not. You
yes.
freaking 20-year-old.
On the what? Hey, can I ask you a question, bro? What the fuck? Wait, what did you just do? Do you just lick your lips at me? Like, are you a sped? Oh, sorry, bro. Bro, stop bashing under the bunk bed, bro. Come on now, bro. Hi. Pardon? Oh, you like it? Oh, thank you. What hairstyle do you think it is? No, it's just fine. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, it's fine. Everyone's racist to me nowadays. I'm used to it, but it's life. Pardon? Oh, yeah, I don't really like all races, to be honest. I don't like yellow people. No, I like Asians, but I just don't like yellow people, like the Simpsons. Yeah. But what race are you? Are you Caucasian, white, half white? You're Ukrainian? Pardon? Free Russia, bro. I understand you guys in the war, but I'm sorry. Yeah. Guess. You know what? I might as well just risk it at this point because, bro, I don't even care, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Actually, I'm joking. I'm joking.
We're on the sleeper, but
Oh, yo.
Are you a streamer?
Nah, I wish though. I do TikTok. What? Bro, why are you bashing?
hey, wait!
What happened, bro?
Say, lad.
You right, lad? Why are you
You're
guys?
out there, right?
Yeah, alright, mate. Alright, mate. Wait, what you guys doing?
Where you from?
I'm from the UK, mate.
We just driving around.
You stream around here.
Are you a streamer?
No.
Yeah, you don't be a streamer, ain't you?
You got a green screen. What you on about, man?
Yeah, I do TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a gamer.
What do you play?
I play Fortnite, Valorant, Rocket League.
What? Are you good at Rocket League? Because Rocket League's a hard game, like. What happened? Aye. Excuse me. You little.
I'm looking.
Why are you upside down?
Because my phone's on charge and it won't balance. I'm looking.
Your breath stinks.
Brought that.
What do you say?
What's going on with my modules?
How old are you?
15.
Why is there so many 50-year-olds in this app?
50.
50?
15.
Why is there so many 50-year-olds in this app?
I don't know.
God, why are you guys so bored? You try to skip me, I'll skip you.
I should wait for stop.
You right, bro? Hi. I just be getting skipped, innit? Yo, what you telling me, G?
Yo,
You
you
good?
doing Twitch, bro?
Pardon?
You good, bro? Are you doing Twitch?
Nah, bro.
Nah, cause bro, you got like a whole green screen behind you, bro. I'm just
Nah, I do content, I do TikTok. Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
what's your TikTok? Let me follow you, bro.
Alright, cool. I got YouTube as well if you wanna follow that as well if you want.
Come on, bro. Wait, is your TikTok and YouTube the same?
No, it isn't still. Let me.
Yeah, kind of, bro. I just watch TikTok now, bro. I'm just watching TikTok. Bro.
Yeah, you can watch my. You can go on my TikTok. It's calm.
Yeah, it's calm, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You better, bro. If you're trying to get that, bro, I'm telling you, if you're trying to get that money, come on, bro.
Yeah, man, I sent it to you still. I'll follow you back.
Yes, that's calm, bro.
Yeah, I love you.
Yeah, you gonna follow me back, yeah?
Yeah, I love you. I can get bare followers from here, you know. I just delete it. Yo, this guy's bashing this much. I'm gonna go Canada. Canada. Alright, man. The aim is today. I'm gonna get girls. I'm gonna get at least 5 girls snaps today or Instagram. That's the goal we're gonna do. 5 girls snaps or socials. So we're gonna yeah. I got no energy today, bro. I feel bad. I was dancing the whole day at church, bro. I'm just tired, bro. And it's bare cold. Bro, why did Wait, people got bad Wi-Fi in Canada or something? Like, what is going on? Oh, hell no. I'm gonna go to Sweden because that's where the bad be at. Wow, today's not a good day, bro. What, dude? Today is so bad. Let's go Colombia or something. There's no shorties.
Crazy, bro. And you still have face, right?
Yo, can you hear me?
But I didn't video her face. It was too late.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
How old are you before?
Huh?
How old are you?
17.
It's cool. I can't ban that, bro. Man, we're gonna react to videos. So. Yes. I can only see this still. Let me see this.
Empower your students to be more authentic.
Oh, my bad, man. I forgot. Yeah, come on. Well, it just doesn't want to work. Okay. I have to keep doing this, like. It's not here, bro.
Impactful writers with Grammarly's comprehensive AI writing.
Nathaniel Abraham was just 11 years old when he found himself in the middle of one of the most controversial murder cases in the history of the United States of America.
You know what's crazy as well? This nigga's a good youth as well. Like, he's a bitch. Like, if I was face to face with this nerd, I would say, bro, do something. He won't do nothing. Because he's a nerd. Bro, I'm watching this video. Aye, Abdi. Man's watching this documentary of some little nerd, 11-year-old killer. He thinks he's like that. I'm bored. That's why I killed him. Shut up. You're a nerd. He's just crying in cells now.
The case scandalized the country.
Stupid.
Almost everyone.
He's a nerd, isn't it? You what? You never speaking English.
Responded with outrage. A murder case.
You what?
Ching.
Bro, just say.
You're not English anymore, fuck.
Bro, just, bro, you just can't
But the
speak
folks
nothing.
on Nathaniel's block, his own neighbors, well, they weren't particularly shocked. He might have been little, measuring no more than 4 feet and weighing a little under 65 pounds, but he was also a thorn.
Look at it! Look, come on, bro. You really think man's scared of this nerd?
Inside of everyone
Love it,
in the
bro.
neighborhood. A danger to the community.
I want to Ross it, you know. Man, should I Ross it? I want to Ross while watching this video. But if I Ross it, how am I going to Ross it? Should I go Jeremy's yard? No. Amanda, should I go Jeremy's yard? No.
No.
I might go Jeremy's yard, you know. This is dad got work on Sundays.
Okay.
Jeremy's dad.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna text him and see what he's saying.
He threatened
Oh,
my
sorry, my
grandsons
bad.
all the time. He threw rocks at my mom's house. I mean, he was dangerous.
And she wasn't alone. Another
I mean, he was dating. No, he was not. It's just how a kid's mindset is. You see what I'm saying? Because that woman's a nerd. Like, I don't get when people see, this black boy is dangerous, da-da-da. Bitch, no. It's not how it works. It's just a good deed. Yeah.
neighbor, an 11-year-old girl, shared a similar sentiment. Because according to her, when they were both 9, Nate had threatened her with a gun. So, as Nathaniel Abraham's murder case...
Let me hear that again.
Nate had threatened her with a gun. So, as Nathaniel Abraham's murder case
11?
began to take its hold in the center
Where you getting
of
a gun
public
from?
consciousness, it became clear that his entire block had turned against him. As disturbing as these allegations sounded,
Bro.
it seemed like they were true. All of his neighbors wanted him locked up, except one. Only one neighbor on Nate's block came to his defense when the cameras started rolling. He didn't try to downplay or dismiss claims about the boy.
I think that's crazy for him to be charged as an adult. He's only 11 years old.
This neighbor was convinced that the little boy wasn't the devil. He was just a broken child who made terrible decisions.
Nah, that boy's, yeah, you should throw it away. Throw that child away, bro. Once he did that, G, yeah, dash that away. That child is gone. Man, when I was 11, nigga, I was bashing, minding my own business. In my boxes, playing games, like, bro. Nigga just backing a gun like that. This nigga's tripping, bro. That's just kind of
This
weird,
man
bro.
had also experienced a version of Nate that his
Damn.
neighbors hadn't got the chance to see. He wanted the government and the prosecutors to go easy on the young boy. Why? Because
No. Dash him away. Are you mad?
Daniel Abraham was an 11-year-old boy charged with the murder of an 18-year-old named Ronnie Green. Because in the most controversial turn of events, the state of Michigan was willing and ready to try him as an adult due to the severity of his crime. And if they found him guilty, if the prosecutors were able to
Bitch,
get
he's
what
guilty,
they
bro.
wanted, little Nate would
guilty.
spend the rest of his life in prison for a crime he
I was
committed
official.
when he was just 11. Some of you watching would say murder is murder regardless of the age. That's what makes the intricacies of this story.
Look at this bitch ass. Look at this. He started deep in life, thinking, what am I gonna do?
All the more interesting. Let me set the record straight before we dive into this case. The true victim in this story was 18-year-old Ronnie Green. Nate was a preteen who killed a teenager, and now he had to face the consequences. So, what went wrong? We have to trace the thread back to the very beginning. Pontiac, Michigan.
Wait, before I ask, let me guess. I think it's the parents. We can't, bro. How you backing a whip at 11 years old, bro? Come on now, bro. What are you doing, bro? What's the parents doing, bro? The parents must be crackheads, bro. Because damn. Abdi.
Yeah.
Imagine you get a child. You have a child. Your child's 11. You backed out a whip and shot my man. Are you mad? What type of child is that?
Yeah, he's a retard child.
Like, what the hell? Come on now, bro. Like,
1986. Months after he was born, his father left and never returned.
you see what I'm saying? His father left him. His father left him. What do you think? Of course that's gonna happen. What did I say? Huh? His father left him. Then he's gone bonkers. Come on
pain
now, bro.
resulted in incredible
Come on
hardship
now.
for the family because Nate wasn't the only child. There were 6 of them. His mother, Gloria, was forced to take up 2 jobs.
His mom called Gloria. Like, what is that? I've never heard that name in my life. Abdi. Have you heard it? Have you ever heard it? Bro, rah. Have you ever... Alright.
To keep their family afloat. She had to work day and night, so she was never around. And Nate's formative years were spent under the care of his older siblings. Gloria was caught between a rock and a hard place, between spending time raising her children or working hard to ensure they didn't starve to death.
Working hard.
It's no easy dilemma.
Yeah,
However, this whole situation turned out to be the perfect storm for something dark within Nate. With no one to keep him in check, Nate became delinquent. From the moment he could walk, he began to exhibit extremely antisocial behavior. Many kids show these traits when they are young. Parents corrected and rooted out, but no one was around to do that for Nate. So it grew into something so ugly that by the time that he was 9, he had become a troublesome child with a rap sheet of a serious middle-aged criminal.
Damn, 9 years old. Damn, what's this nigga doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, why? Abdi, what was you doing at 9?
Watching Nickelodeon.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what are you doing? Doing criminal stuff at 9, bro. Your parents should be ashamed. You be ashamed, bro. And the father. Actually, nah, nigga. I would have left him to you. I would have left him to you. I'm not gonna lie. If he acted like that, I would have left him.
From the
I would
age
have
of 9
dashed him
to
up.
11, Nate had 22 police encounters.
What's his mom doing? What is his mom doing? Like, bro, I'm skipping this too much because I'm just surprised.
Some for arson, a couple of others for assault, and several for breaking and entering. Out of those 22, at least 5...
Breaking and entering? What's wrong with this brother? Nah, this brother is done.
The use of a weapon. One involved a 14-year-old that he beat with a steel pipe, and the last involved an adult, a bus driver. At some point, he became such a...
What the fuck? Jeez, you need Jesus, bro. You need the Lord and Savior, bro. Cause, damn, the devil really got you down, bro. The devil got you down, homie. Now you're in jail rotting, crying. For what? Why did you do that crime for? For nothing. For nothing. Damn.
Problem in the neighborhood that the prosecutors would later reveal in court that a neighbor moved out of the block because of him. That same neighbor would also say, quite prophetically, that someday Nate was going to kill somebody. Now, you are probably wondering what Nate's mother did during this period.
Thank you, Thank you. Now, guys, I know hold up. I know I'm skipping. Just chill. We need to know what the mother was doing now. So just wait. You get me?
She began to feel helpless when almost every day there was someone knocking on their door reporting Nate's latest crime. One major reason why she felt helpless was because that she had actually gone to the police for help. She wanted them to intervene in her son's situation, but they referred her to the juvenile court. And when...
Bro, I'm sorry for skipping, but bro, I blame the mother. You should have beat the hell out of this child! What are you doing? I would have grabbed his nose like this. I would have grabbed his nose like this. Beat the hell out of him, bro. Cause are you mad? Are you mad? As my child, yeah, you shouldn't, bro. I don't mind even doing. Sorry, bro. I'm just doing too much, innit? I'm doing too much, innit? Sorry. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. Let me calm down for a bit.
she got there, they sent her back to the police. telling her that her word wasn't enough. No one was prepared to help. Nobody was ready to intervene. Now, remember when I said Nate was born into a perfect storm? There was one more piece left for the chaotic future he was now destined to have. The 1980s was a very interesting decade in American history. Ronald Reagan became president. CNN became a thing. There were those interesting-looking Macintosh computers, and then there was violence. Widespread violence in major cities like New York and Chicago. However, the most troubling part of the 1980s was the spike in the level of violent crimes committed by juveniles. Between 1980 and 1994, the number of juvenile homicide offenders doubled.
Damn.
And according to FBI clearance statistics from that time frame, the juvenile responsibility for all homicides in the country grew from 5% to 10%. The quick answer to why this was happening was the crack epidemic of the mid-1980s. In the inner cities, it had become a plague, and it wasn't long before those drugs got paired with guns and juveniles. Now, the progression from drug trade to gun violence isn't surprising. In fact, many would agree it's natural and expected. But how did kids get into the mix?
You know what's crazy as well? There's only black people. Y'all niggas are tripping, man. No wonder why we don't like you. There's a reason why we don't like you niggas. It's simple as that. Look what you doing!
Drug traffickers at the
It's
time
always
found
you
that
people.
children and teenagers made excellent recruits, better than adults. Children worked as low-level sellers, carriers, and lookouts, while working for less, taking greater risks, and escaping detention. Because at the time, no one would have guessed that an 11-year-old standing on a street corner was a drug dealer. And even when these kids got caught, their age implied innocence, and it meant that they escaped punishment. From the drug dealer's perspective, these juveniles were beyond perfect. So it wasn't long before these...
Nah. At this point, I would have put my child in the ocean. I would have dashed that child, put in a basket, put in the suitcase, and dash it. Nigga, what that crip like this? Then they like what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 6, 7. Oh, I'm even mad, sorry. Like 6, like what the hell? Nigga doing this and what like that. What the hell? This is really life. This is really life.
Came in contact with guns
Damn.
and began using them for their own protection, even if they didn't need to. They aspired to use them because guns had become a status symbol for the drug-dealing lifestyle that these kids now wanted to be a part of. And that's why just a decade earlier in 1976, records showed that less than 2/3 of juvenile homicide offenders used a gun. And by 1994, 82% of juveniles used a gun in cases of homicide.
You serious right now, bro?
This was the background of Nate's childhood. And while there is no record of drug-dealing activity on his juvenile record, it wouldn't be wild to suggest that he found himself in that crowd. And that it was that crowd
Get your bitch
that
ass on,
enabled
bro.
his truancy. Where else do you think he got the gun he used? His mother didn't own a gun. Now, as expected, the government's response to this spike of violent, gun-fueled juvenile delinquency was to turn to the law. So, as the 1980s progressed, a growing number of states passed laws stipulating that kids under 17 could be tried as adults for certain crimes. It was a weird way to deal with the problem because they weren't seeking direct solutions. They were just adding to the punishment. Supporters of this law who happened to be civilians like you and me took to the streets, waving banners and slogans that read, "Adult crime, adult time." And by 1992, more than 40 states had passed laws for trying children as adults. But no state's version of the juvenile justice law matched the severity of Michigan.
I'm gonna lie, this cop looks racist as hell. Like,
no state's version
if he
of
stop
the
and
juvenile
search, no,
justice law matched.
he looks racist. Like, if he stopped me, I'll be like, that statue, cause I feel like he would shoot the hell out of me, bro. I'll be like, this, like, damn.
The severity of Michigan's. Michigan, the same state that Nathaniel Abraham was born in, raised in, and would commit his devastating crime in, set no limits on the age that a child could be tried as an adult. They called their law Get Tough on Juvenile Offenders. In fact, when one of the state senators who pushed for this law was asked if a child as young as 4 could be tried as an adult, his answer was a resounding yes. The stage was now set for Nathaniel Abraham's crime. And 3 years after that law was passed in 1997, when 11-year-old Nathaniel Abraham shot 18-year-old Ronnie Green, he became the scapegoat of a law that set the scene for the country's most controversial juvenile murder trial to date. On the 31st of October 1997, there was a commotion in Lincoln Middle School. There were police officers in the 6th grade class.
You know what I think? You know what I think? You know what I think? I feel like once you kill somebody, like, I feel like you deserve it. Like, when you kill someone, you should go to jail. Like, there's no accident to it, bro. Like, you want to kill someone, like, you did it. Like, I don't know how you accidentally kill someone unless you get them, like, poison food by accident or something. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, unless once you bang it, bro, like, you want to kill them, because when you bang something, you attempt to kill, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, he should have been gone by the time he would be battered with the pole. I feel like sometimes it's the Jake's fault, sometimes the police fault. They're too nice sometimes, but I rate them, man. I rate them boys. I don't. But yeah, bro, like, it's both. It's both of them, bro. 6, 7, 6, 7. Sorry. Oh, bro, why I keep saying it, bro?
They were reading their rights, not to the class teacher, but to 11-year-old Nathaniel Abraham, dressed up in a Halloween costume. A day before, on the 30th of October, 1997, an 18-year-old boy named Ronnie Green had passed away after fighting for his life for almost 24 hours. He had been shot in the head by a single bullet from a .22 caliber rifle. As investigators scrambled to find out who this killer was, they discovered that on the day before, 11-year-old Nathaniel Abraham had stolen a .22 caliber rifle and gone shooting outside. He shot at a neighbor's house first, narrowly missing the man who owned the house. And moments later, he stood in a cluster of trees about 200 feet away from a convenience.
What the hell is this child on? You need baptized, and if that ain't gonna help, you need deliverance. Damn. Have you heard that? This nigga, 11-year-old, stole a sniper rifle to start shooting around, to playing around, trying to aim at his neighbor. Are you mad? What the hell? I blame the mother, bro. I blame you. It's you. Cause what in the earth? What type of child would stay in a sniper? Just dun. Is he playing COD or Fortnite? Like, what is he doing? Come on now. This kid's gone bonkers. Oh God, this world is ending.
And fired a bullet that would hit 18-year-old Ronnie Green in the head and kill him roughly a day later. While Nate admitted that he was the one who shot Ronnie, he denied targeting him. Instead, he claimed that he was only aiming for light bulbs and trees. The shot that killed Ronnie Green was, by his own admission, an unfortunate error. The prosecutors weren't buying it.
I'm not buying that at all. You think, man? You really think I'm gonna believe that little kid that tried to steal the rifle, hitting and other stuff? You really think he hit someone by accident? Good lie though. Your lawyer put you on still, but your solicitor told you that, innit? Cause I know damn well you didn't think about that. Nigga said, oh, I either side of the house. Shut up, bro. You're gone, bro. I'm dashing you to the prison, bro.
Despite the fact that the 11-year-old boy had never met Ronnie Green before the shooting, they were convinced that he had deliberately set out to kill someone that day. If you're wondering what fueled the prosecutor's conviction, well, they had evidence that Nate had spoken to his girlfriend, saying that he was going to kill someone on the morning of Ronnie Green's tragic demise. And that, after the shooting, he had bragged about the kill he made to his friends. With the
What? Nigga stupid as shit and a retard.
Backing of Michigan's Get Tough on Juvenile Offenders law, the prosecutors received permission to try Nate as an adult, charging him with first-degree murder and several other felonies.
Good.
Nate was arrested.
Nigga went like this to think, I'm a good year.
And he was sent to Oakland County Children's Village, a juvenile.
Please, put him in a real prison, bro. Don't put him in a children's prison. He's crazy as hell. Ew, man, this guy is tripping. How are you gonna go kill someone after when you kill someone, you go to school and brag about I should kill someone? This nigga's stupid as shit. What?
Detention center in Michigan.
Niggas kill
while he awaited
confirmed.
trial.
Come on.
The arrest was deeply controversial. Controversial enough to deeply divide the country along several ethical lines. While there were many unwilling to contribute to the discussion, there were many more who thought that this was a fitting punishment for the 11-year-old Nate. There was an overwhelming majority, especially in the black community.
Let me see his mom. I want to see his mom, please. Let me see his mom, because I just want to know why he's like that. Cause I know his mom like, I'll suck a dick for £5. Give me £5, I'll suck a dick. Give me £5, I'll suck a dick. Give me some crack. Huh? Just a little. I'll pay you back. Huh? I'll pay you back.
Who were against the decision. Amnesty International, Reverend Al Sharpton, and probably every major civil rights activist in the country protested against the whole affair, calling it a disgrace to the justice system that should protect children, delinquent or not. Like I noted earlier, they were trying to try him as an adult, and if he was found guilty, he would be sent to prison for the rest of his life. One lawyer was outraged enough by the case that he chose to take it on pro bono at no cost to Nate's family. This lawyer was named Jeffrey Feiger. He was a lawyer.
He's the one that did it, bro. I don't think he did it, bro, because, bro, what?
Who, up to that point, had built a reputation for...
Bro, yo, Donald Trump, you right, bro? This guy's gone skinny as hell, car. You right? Damn.
On most cases that lawyers wouldn't touch. His most infamous past client at that time was a...
Cut that off, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, what is that for? You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas need to know something. Why? Like, it's a wig. You know that's a wig, bro. You know that's a wig. Cut that off, bro. You be bold. You're old as hell, bro. No bitch is gonna be looking at you. No girl is gonna be looking at you. Chopped, bro. Looking like a cucumber, bro. Like, chill, bro.
A man named Jack Kevorkian, also known as Dr. Death. Jack Kevorkian was an actual Kevorkian, also known as Dr. Death.
Jesus.
Jack Kevorkian was an actual doctor with the rap sheet of a comic book villain. On his rap sheet, the man had advocated harvesting the organs from death row inmates. While he was a pathologist, he experimented with transfusing blood from the recently deceased into live patients. He did a lot of bizarre, unethical things throughout his career as a doctor, but the most controversial one, the one that got Geoffrey Feiger representing him as his attorney in court, involved assisted suicide in Michigan. Kevorkian's story is worthy of its own video, so I won't go down that rabbit hole. Just know that while Nate's situation was controversial, it was not new to Jeffrey Feiger. And immediately he took on Nate's case. He began a series of motions and appeals that delayed the trial for at least 2 more years, enough time for him to prepare. On the 29th of October 1999, the murder trial began. Nate's first appearance in court looked like something from a really dark SNL sketch. He was dressed in oversized prison garb. There were cuffs on his wrists and chains on his feet. When he was asked to raise his right hand, he raised his left. Halfway through the hearings, he would start sobbing, and for most of the trial, he looked lost. But prosecutors and the politicians who supported this law were hell-bent on seeing it through to the end. I'm gonna shoot somebody. In her opening statement, the prosecutor, Lisa Haluska, dramatically wrote down those words for the jury to read. She claimed that these were the words that 11-year-old Nate told his girlfriend days before the killing. As the trial progressed, this prosecutor called witnesses who supported the idea that Nathaniel's act was, in fact, a premeditated murder. According to the witnesses, he had stolen the rusty rifle he used, then practiced target shooting at balloons and the houses of his neighbors before the fatal shooting of Ronnie Green.
No, listen now. Just listen now. 3 things I want to say. Wait. 3 things I want to say. Three things I want to say. That nigga should go to jail. Simple as that. That nigga should go to jail. What do you mean, practice? And what did Ronnie Green do to you, bro, at this point? Because, bro, like, what? This thing stinks. Like, bro, like, what? Like, nigga, you gotta go.
Later, the prosecutor would also note that Nate had told the police contradicting stories about the shooting, which, according to her, was proof that he knew what he had done and that it was wrong. When it was Joffrey Feige's turn, he argued that the shooting was an unfortunate accident. He didn't dispute the fact that Nathaniel fired the gun, but he insisted that the boy... He didn't dispute the fact...
Oh, that's the parents for who? They never know. No, maybe
that Nathaniel fired the gun, but he insisted that the boy was not trying to hit anyone. Feige brought an expert marksman to stand as a witness who testified that it would have been almost impossible to deliberately hit a small target from more than 200 feet, which was the approximate distance Nate was from the victim. And it was even more unlikely because the rifle he used was old and battered. Later, Feige called on child psychologists to describe Nathaniel's mental state. According to these experts, Nate had an IQ of 70, and at the time of the murder, his thought process were like those of a 6-year-old. Feige tried to prove that Nathaniel lacked impulse control and the mental capacity to form the intent to kill. However, the prosecution brought their own psychologist to the stand as a witness.
Damn, 70, you know. My IQ's 100 and... My IQ's 120. So, like, that's good still.
And he rebutted the claim that Nate couldn't form an intent to kill. Nate's case was a delicate one. If you were in front of the family of the deceased, how could you say your son's killer was just a child? In a way, there was something odd about the entire premise of the case, because if Nate had been a 30-year-old man who was examined by a court psychologist and determined to have the mental capacity of a 6-year-old, would a 30-year-old Nate still be tried? But wait a minute, the plot thickens, because the Constitution also stipulates that Nate be tried by a jury of his peers. And we both know that there is no way the court was going to do a pre-teen jury selection in an elementary school. So the jury that was hearing Nate's case were all adults. There were constitutional gaps that this murder trial allowed. When a journalist confronted the prosecution about it, they argued that the adult nature of Nate's crime and the severity of the consequences of his crime on the victim's family was what justified the jury of adults. At the end of the day, the truth was, even though 2 years had passed since he committed the crime and Nathaniel Abraham was now 13, he was still too young to drive a car, too young to drink, too young to vote. And as a direct consequence of this, people still argue that he should have been too young to be tried as an adult. In the final days of the trial, the
Bitch, he's not too young, bro. You have to listen now. You have to go out. You have to understand, bro. If you're thinking just because he's a child, yeah, why don't all the child not kill everyone then? How come all the 11-year-olds not kill everyone then, huh? Tell me that. How come all the Damn. How come all the 11-year-olds didn't kill anyone else? Why is it just him? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I'm trying, you get what I'm trying to say with my drift?
Prosecutors began seeking a compromise. No more first-degree murder charges. Now they were asking the presiding judge, on Nate's behalf, to allow the jury to consider a lesser offense. Whether this was out of goodwill or because there was no victory in sending an 11-year-old to life behind bars.
Nah, put this
but
nigga.
No one
don't
knows.
even put this guy in prison, bro. Put this guy in the graveyard or something, because this nigga tripping, bro. He's an evil nigga. Because I know damn well if he was still in the hood, never got backed, then he would kill somebody else because he thinks, jolly, oi. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm waffling, so.
What we do know is that it worked. And on the 16th of November 1999, Nate was found guilty of second-degree murder, which still made him the youngest American to be ever convicted of murder as an adult. And there were 3 options on the table for the judge. The first was the harshest, a prison term of 8 to 25 years. The second option was more moderate, blended sentence, and it would see Nate go to a juvenile detention center. By the time he turned 18, if he was properly rehabilitated, he would be released. If not, he would be transferred to an adult prison after turning 21 to serve the rest of his 25-year sentence. This is what the prosecutors wanted. This is what they pushed for, but it wasn't what the judge eventually chose. To their surprise, the judge went for the third option, which was the most lenient. Nate would be sent to a juvenile detention center and he would stay there till he was 21, after which he would become a free man. And at the age of 13, Nathaniel Abraham began what was supposedly a long road of rehabilitation. The state had less than 8 years to rehabilitate Nate.
So you're telling me an 11-year-old killed someone, killed someone, yeah, and he didn't go to jail. I'm gonna, yeah, see that, yeah, see that.
Would they succeed?
Yeah, see that. Oh, come on now, bro.
On the 13th of January 2000, Nate was placed
got
in
lucky as hell.
care of the Michigan Department of Human Services for treatment and rehabilitation. Then he was moved to Maxie Boys Training School. And to everyone's surprise, by August of that very year, he began to show signs of responsibility. Throughout 2001, he passed all of his classes, and he was praised for his academic performance in math, reading, and note-taking. By 2003, Nate was described as a leader within his group. He displayed a positive attitude, took on additional work, and followed directions. At this point, his supervisors decided it was time to get him to work in the real world. So at the age of 17, Nate began working in a Goodwill store. And before long, his employers at the store indicated that he displayed good communication skills and that he was courteous with the customers. Eventually, on the 18th of December and at the age of 18, Nathaniel earned his GED. The following year, he would earn his high school diploma, and eventually, he was just 1 year away from his release. So, was Nate rehabilitated? Had the juvenile system succeeded in transforming the 11-year-old killer into a functioning member of society? He had shown constant progress through the years, and the world was about to find out if they had succeeded. If you noticed, the reports I relayed to you felt a little bit too clean, too sugary. Something was off. Well, you can blame me for that because I deliberately omitted some details. Nate had an anger issue. To be quite frank, he had a lot of issues. Enough of them to require several disciplinary actions taken against.
What did I say? No. What did I say? Huh? No. What did I say? I told you to put this guy in jail. Put this guy in jail. When you're 11 years old, you still know what you're doing. When you're around like 9-ish, like 10, like 8, you don't really know what you're doing like that. But when I was 11, I still know I was bashing. I thing. Trust me. So for him to put it in them there, it's disgraceful. This guy got. It don't matter. This world is, bro. It don't. I need to sit down. This world is bro. Alright, bro. But all I'm trying to say is, yeah. Some people can deceive other niggas. I mean, other people, huh? Bro, that guy is smart, bro. You not understand. You don't bro. You don't understand. You're not God. Only God knows, bro. The Lord and High, bro. Jesus Christ and the Lord. You understand?
Nate had an affinity for getting into fights, even though he never really started them. He had a pattern of yelling at prison staff. During basketball games or any competitive sports, Nate had the tendency to get heated. He also had sticky fingers and had been caught more than once stealing cleaning supplies to give to his girlfriend. Again, most of these missteps were seen as just that, missteps, normal for any youth. What mattered was that he no longer participated in
you know what it is? People keep normalizing things too, like, easy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Ayo, bro. Shut up.
He had committed when he was 9. Remember, larceny, malicious destruction of property, assault and illegal entry, murder. Nathaniel Abraham hadn't killed anyone in the 8 years since the trial. So on the 18th of January 2007, after spending nearly a decade in juvenile detention, Nate was free, released into society. He was a free man.
That nigga's gonna teach something. He's gonna. That nigga's gonna be a pimp, bro. He looks like a pimp. Look at him. He's a pimp, a drug dealer. Look at him, huh? Look at this pimp and drug dealer, huh? Huh?
I wish this was the end of the story.
Yes, bro. He looks like a pimp. Look. Selling. What did I say? What did I say? He looks like a pimp selling drugs.
And I wish I could wrap it up here with some Disney-esque happily ever after. But unfortunately, there were more issues ahead for Nate. For the first 18 months of his newfound freedom, nothing remotely criminal or remarkable happened to Nate. Unfortunately, in May of 2008, Nate was arrested again in Pontiac with 200...
Bro, his head is done now. Like, sometimes you don't give other people like chances, and like that's why people don't give other people chances, because niggas like this and this like. This guy is so. I just want to break his Tupac self. Like, what is he doing? Next year, London Bridge is falling down, London Bridge already. Drinking liquor. Come on now. Like,
154
come on, bro.
in a liquor bottle bag. He was sentenced to 4 to 20 years in prison, but eventually
Doesn't
got paroled in
piss you
June
off.
2017. Did the rehabilitation fail, or was this just another misstep that Nate would learn from? Well, consider this. After he was discharged from parole in July of 2018, on the 6th of August of that same year, Nate got into more trouble with the police after he...
Go mute. Abdi, go mute. Good boy.
Exposed himself in front of a 46-year-old neighbor who had declined his offer to cut her lawn. 2 days after that incident, he struck deputies who tried to take him into custody for skipping that incident. He struck deputies...
I can't breathe! He can't breathe! Look at you, bro. Huh? Shut your ass on, bro. Go back to custody, nerd.
Deputies who tried to take him into custody for skipping a court appearance. He was charged with resisting and obstructing police. a felony punishable by up to 4 years in prison. Had the system failed Nate, or...
Wait, sorry for skipping, yeah? But I don't understand you black people. Stop doing crimes. Go on a hike. Go working off license. Go work in Asda. Go work in a China shop. Go work in all that. Work something. It's not every day selling drugs, crime, and pimp. Like damn. I don't understand you niggas. Sorry, my language. You black. Why? Damn.
Was this his own doing? Or better still, undoing? In 2019, Nate, who is now 33, was handed a 6 to 40 year prison sentence for selling drugs to an undercover police officer in Farmington Hills.
Okay, he got bad luck. Nigga, he got bad luck because this nigga's stupid as hell.
Before the sentence, he had pleaded guilty and shown remorse for his actions. This was probably the reason why the judge had been extremely lenient when sentencing him. Because under normal circumstances, he would have had to face another life sentence because of his frequent problems with the law. Nate wasn't alone in court on the day of his sentencing. His mother, siblings, and every relative that had been by his side since the start of his troubling journey with the law almost 20 years before was present. And when the cameras turned to his mother, when the questions about the support she had for her son came up, Gloria Abraham was unwavering.
Bitch, look at this woman, bro. I have the pause, bro. I was never gonna see something, bro. Sky, bro. No restart now.
Had for her son came up, Gloria Abraham was...
Look at this woman. She's just like this. She don't care. No wonder why this nigga is in prison at 24/7, bro. Like this guy, she don't care. Like damn, look at that. She just like this. Like she don't care. Like
was unwavering. Nothing had changed on her end. I believe in my son, she said, and of course, society doesn't know his life. He will do okay. He's a strong young man.
Bro, this life. Yeah, man, damn. This is why you should just splash or whatever, bro. Like, bitch. Let me see this video. I hope it's not too long. Like, I don't understand these kids nowadays, bro. They want to think they're gangster and all of that, bro. Come on now. Rah. We're watching Snapchat beef that ended in a murder. I've never seen this in my life, bro. To all the young ones, it's okay to walk away from. Nigga, I don't know, bro. Like, it's not. You don't have to say this, bro. Like, we understand. It's principle. Like, you know what I'm saying? But let me see this, though. Let me see this.
Cardiac arrest. Okay, stop CPR and just move.
Oh my god. What is that? This nigga was saying the most purple. What were you saying for that to happen, bro? Nah, at this point you need to chill. Like, you know your homies tell you to relax, bro. Like, what are you doing? Damn.
It started the way many teenage feuds do. A few harsh words thrown around on social media, pride clashing with ego. But when the online arguments turned into real-world threats and a fight was arranged to settle it, no one could have imagined how far it would go. One boy showed up thinking it would be nothing more than a few punches thrown. What he didn't know was that he was walking straight into an ambush, one he would never walk away from. It's the 3rd of May, 2021. A feud between 4 15-year-old boys has just erupted over Snapchat. It began as a petty argument between Mark Nuttall, James White.
You know what? I'm surprised they're not black niggas. Like, I'm surprised they're not black. At least they have to switch it up. You know what I'm trying to say? Cause yeah.
And Callum, but quickly started to spiral. Mark and James were close friends, and their real issue was with Callum. But Callum also had someone in his corner, a loyal friend, Reese Tansey, who was soon dragged into the chaos. Mark and James had no real problem with Reese, other than the fact he refused to stand down. He stood by his friend, and they didn't like that.
You're acting like you back your boys, so if you're backing him, I'm beefing you. I'm up at work, you chill. You dumb one. Rah, he's live. I'll sue you out. Nigga thinks he's live. Bitch, please.
It was
I'll sue you out right now. I will show you how to make you scream for your life. Right.
Those messages that changed everything. After hours of back and forth, Mark and James finally managed to convince Reese and Callum to meet them. The pair were reluctant, agreeing to nothing more than a fight.
What did he look at again?
The pair were reluctant, agreeing to nothing more than a fight.
Where's the face?
Back and forth, Mark and James.
So he's the one that brought up my man. What my man is?
Finally managed to convince Reese and Callum to meet them. The pair were reluctant, agreeing to nothing more than a fight. Or so they thought. Word spread quickly, and soon everyone seemed to know about it. Reese started receiving messages from people asking for updates, wanting to know the outcome before it had even happened. The pressure was building, and with the situation now out in the open, Reese, who had hesitated from the start, felt like he had no choice but to go through with it. By that night, all 4 boys had agreed to meet. It's the early hours of the next day. The boys have been in contact all night, and now it's finally time to meet. Reese leaves his house and begins the walk toward Walker Avenue, the agreed meeting spot. At the same time, Mark and James set out too, but their intentions are no longer what they'd claimed.
Right.
What was supposed to be a simple fight has shifted into something far more darker. Before leaving, James armed himself with a large kitchen knife.
Right.
As Reese made his way through the quiet streets, his phone buzzed with a message. It was Callum. He wasn't coming. He decided to stay in bed, leaving Reese to face Mark and James alone.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get fined later. 2-on-1. Fuck it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get
banged out, you know.
Fined later. 2-on-1. Fuck it. Because they was like, oh, put it all over the story that you got come.
So I'm like,
fuck it.
Yeah.
Because they was like, oh.
Because they was like,
I'll put it all over the story.
I'll put it all over my story like you're not.
That you got come. Well, I ain't getting come.
Oh, Jesus. Well done. You're not a pussy, bro. You're not a pussy, bro. You're a bad boy. Bad boy. My God. Nigga, he's stupid as hell. Why do you care what people think, bro? Oh my God, bro.
Reese was now on his own. Backing out didn't feel like an option. Too many people were watching, and he didn't want to be seen as the one who backed out. Mark and James had already warned him that if he didn't show, they'd make sure everyone knew. Even though Reese had admitted he couldn't win in a 2-on-1, he was still determined to go. What Reese didn't realize was that James wasn't relying on numbers that night. He had something far deadlier on his side, a knife. As all three boys arrived at the meeting spot, the atmosphere shifted instantly. James and Mark locked eyes on Reese. Without a word, James pulled out a kitchen knife, roughly 10 to 12 centimeters long, and charged. Realizing what was happening, Reese turned and ran, fear surging through him as James gave chase, with Mark following close behind. Mid-chase, James closed the distance and plunged the blade into Reese. The chase continued before Reese tripped to the ground, pain searing through his body. But James wasn't finished. As Reese lay on the pavement screaming in agony, James struck again and again. Somehow Reese managed to get to his feet, blood soaking his clothes, and staggered away in the opposite direction, barely clinging to life. Moments later, he reached a nearby house and banged desperately on the door. Two men rushed to help. Reese gasped his own name, then uttered the names of his attackers, before collapsing on the doorstep. Meanwhile, James and Mark were already on their way home. Barely a minute after stabbing Reese, James pulled out his phone and filmed the bloodied kitchen knife, adding a single caption, "Muppet." He sent the video to a few people and saved it to his Snapchat library, as if documenting a trope.
This nigga's an idiot. Who does a drill, then posts it? Who does that? Wait, what? But bro, like, who does that? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it don't make sense. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he actually a dumber. I'll actually, where you at now, bro? Where you at now, bro? Cause you're an idiot.
The pair then hid the knife and went their separate ways home.
Can you hear me? He's got a weak pulse, I think. His stomach's moving a little bit. Can you just tell him he's unconscious? Not responding.
Level 3, cardiac arrest. Okay, stop CPR and just move quickly.
Despite the desperate efforts to save him, Reese succumbed to his injuries at the scene. He was later transferred to Salford Royal Hospital, where he was formally pronounced deceased at 5:45 a.m. Within just 3 hours of the murder, police were already deep into the investigation. They had the names Reese managed to give to a stranger before he died, and soon after, tips began flooding in. Reports that Mark and James had been messaging people the day before, trying to find Reese's home address. With two names confirmed from two separate sources, investigators knew exactly who they were looking for. Officers contacted Reese's secondary school for more information and quickly discovered that Reese and one of their suspects, James White, had attended the same school. The school provided James's home address, and police prepared to make an arrest. But when they arrived, they were told something unexpected. James had already turned himself in at the police station, accompanied by his parents.
What's your name? So you're under arrest for suspicion of murder of Reese Tandy. Right. Thanks for bringing it in. So what's in the bag?
With James now in custody, police wasted no time in turning their attention to Mark. Investigators had already located an address for him and were en route to his home.
Hey mate, you'll be able to come in? Yeah. There's Mark here.
Yeah, I'm not sure, mate.
Where is he?
Upstairs.
Mark? Alright. You're under arrest on suspicion of murder. Okay. Right, could I have your phone a second, please, buddy? Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to ask you to put this.
Mama said, buddy, what? Come on, what? You know what's crazy as well, bro? I clocked it. If he was black, bro, they would have, man, boom, woo, da boom. I swear down. They would have mashed up my man's yard. They knock at the door. It's Reese home. Right, buddy. You're under arrest. Come on now. Are you serious? What a lie.
Tom for me.
Thanks for the update, appreciate that.
I don't need to put handcuffs on you, no?
I've not done nothing wrong, so I'm fine to go.
Alright, mate, so we'll
I've not done nothing wrong.
Come on, forensic, mate, you need to let go.
Yeah? Come on. Yourself, yeah? Tell the truth, right? You've done nothing wrong.
Right.
I'll put me in there. Don't worry about this.
Unfortunately, mate, you're not going to be coming to custody.
Don't tell me nothing.
You're not coming to
Don't
custody.
tell me nothing. Don't tell me what to do.
Listen, you need to act,
I'm not speaking
calm.
to you. Shut the fuck up.
Right, well, you need to act calm or we...
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I'm not speaking to you. You see what I'm
Just
saying?
sitting there for me, please.
It's always like the environment. I swear down, bro.
Thank you.
Always don't worry, you've done nothing wrong.
Okay, do you want to tell me your full name, please? Mark, not all. And it is Thursday, the 6th of May, 2021.
Statement of Mark Nuttall, I will say as follows. During the early hours of the 4th of May, I received a message from James White asking me if I wanted to meet up with him as he was having a fight with Reese Tansey. I saw James throw around 3 punches at Reese, but at no point did I see James in possession of a knife, and I did not know that Reese had been stabbed.
Let's get real now, Mark. Tell us, what is your...
You're not gonna lie. That story does sound believable, I'm not gonna lie, because Mark was behind James, innit? And it didn't show that James showed he got the ball, innit? And it did look like he was punching him, but because Mark was way behind my man, innit? So it did look like, I'm not gonna lie, it did look like, do you get me? But I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Hole in this. No, come on. Do you touch the
Damn, what means he rassing, Chi? This guy is rassing ketamine, loud, like, damn, what you did?
No, come on. If we find that...
He was para. After he did that true, he was deaf para, bro. My man was para. It gets like that, bro.
A knife? Is he going to have your DNA on it? No, come on. Have you handled that knife? No, come on. Just tell us what's happened, Mark. Has he got a knife and he stabbed him? No, come on. He's got 6 wounds. He's covered in blood. No, come on. Is there anything you want to tell the family of Reese? No. Any remorse at all for what's happened to Reese? No, come on. It is 18:11 hours, and the interview is concluded.
We're in possession of some social media information which indicate this was a pre-arranged fight between you, Mark Nuttall, and Reese Tansey. What issue did you have with Reese Tansey?
My client will remain silent.
I'm going to conclude. Anything you want to say, James?
No.
After 2 days in custody, police still hadn't recovered the weapon, and both boys had said little of value during questioning. Investigators were growing frustrated until, without warning, James broke his silence. Calmly, he told officers he was ready to take them to the place where he'd hidden the knife.
So if you drive down to the bottom of Bishop's Road until you come to the bollards, my client may be able to assist from there on. So think about it. So you came up there, can you remember which way you went?
I think you went down there.
So you think it was down there?
Yeah, it's there because I climbed up that muddy bit there. Right, I buried the knife and I walked in a straight line and then the rock was there.
How close to the tree trunk, James, if you can remember?
It was somewhere around here, I don't know how close though.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing the tree.
So how describe it?
At least...
Because I don't picture everything at the time.
Police spent the entire day searching the area James had led them to, but there was no sign of the knife. The search continued into the following day, yet still, nothing was found. In the end, the weapon was never recovered, but what detectives did uncover proved just as crucial.
Video, innit?
Digital evidence, including the video James had recorded of the bloody
flipping
knife.
Muppet. You Muppet, what did I say?
And a series of incriminating messages exchanged between the boys painted a clear picture of what had happened. Both Mark Nuttall and James White were charged and remanded into custody. In court, the pair pleaded not guilty to murder. Despite their denials, the jury found James White guilty of murder, sentencing him to 15 years in prison. Mark Nuttall was found guilty of manslaughter and sentenced to 6 years. As of the release of this documentary, Mark Nuttall and sentenced...
You see with Mark, yeah, I don't know about Mark, because see with Mark, nah, Mark, you should have snaked. He's not involved in no batch. You should have snaked, bro. Yeah, he should have snaked. Because he didn't know. Yeah, he was behind my man. He backed out the thing. He thought he banged my man. It looked like, and it was in the dark. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's not like he went to on punching him as well. He didn't do that, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So, I don't know. I wouldn't even know in that situation, you know. I can't lie to you still. Word.
To 6 years. As of the release of this documentary, Mark Nuttall has since been released from custody. James White remains behind bars and has continued to find trouble. While serving his sentence, he has returned to court multiple times for offences including wounding with intent, possession of an offensive weapon, false imprisonment, and affray. A few angry messages, a plan for a fight, and a single reckless decision. That's all it took to end a young life and destroy several others. Reese Tansey was just 15 years old, caught in the middle of something that never should have gone this far. His story stands as a heartbreaking reminder of how quickly teenage pride and online conflict can turn into tragedy, and how, in a moment of violence, everything can change forever.
Watching the...
Why is everyone dying? Man, we have to watch these. Damn. This is unacceptable, bro. I'm gonna stop the stream because, man, this is sad. Nah. I love you.